This just in, breaking news, absolutely nothing because it's rollerblading news and nothing that urgent ever happens. But anyway, that echo was terrible. What up, it's Brandon here. Welcome to BLADER News, your #1 rollerblading news source. I know it's been a while, I'm sorry, these are very hard to make. But with that being said, let's just jump into it with some industry news. Starting off with everyone's favorite type of news, we got some drama between pros. And this comes from a funny edit posted by Brooklyn Zoo, starring Eugen. The title of this edit is called Stop Smiling. And at the very end of it, he says, "Don't smile." This is in response to the pro Frankie who has been in the game for years. He's actually the only pro rollerblader still skating today that was in the video game Aggressive Inline, which is one of my first things I saw about aggressive rollerblading. He, on his Instagram story, posted saying, "Why do you smile when you do your tricks? It looks gay, you know who you are." Just saying that, what he said just there, just feels so cringy and wrong to me. I honestly can't even believe he said it. It's so stupid to me that you would say that. And I don't mean to throw shade at Frankie, because I do. The dude's a really good skater. He's been around for years and he's still top of the game. And he recently started his own skate company. And yeah, he's a cool dude, doing some cool stuff. But that statement right there, everything is wrong with it, you know? In my opinion, everyone skates to have fun. If you're not smiling while you're skating, then why are you doing it, you know? That's just the stupidest thing I ever heard. And I get the feeling that Eugen had the same vibe, and that's why he threw this whole shade at him. He did say he doesn't mean anything by it, was just kind of a joke, but I don't know, I really like the edit. The Brooklyn Zoo page does a lot of stuff like this all the time. Like I saw them call out a stupid Instagram comment one time on a picture of Robbie Pitts doing a 1-foot roll at Blade Cup, I think. And I was saying how stupid it is, and they're so right. Eugen, he's got everything right, man. He's got his look on skating is how it should be. Everyone needs to just stop hating, man, and just go have fun, honestly. But that's just my opinion. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really interested to see where everyone stands on this. Anyway, moving on to a story that I've had to mention in every single BLADER news ever since it happened. Let's look back on what's happened with Rob G. So Rob G is actually back out skating now. If you don't know what happened to Rob G, you should check one of the old BLADER news. I'll link it up in the corner. But more or less, he got shot in the head for the stupidest reason ever and needed some emergency surgery, and everyone came through and helped him out, and looks like everything's worked out super great for him. We know he's been skating from this clip posted by a sick YouTuber named Blading on the Brain. I posted up a clip of him and Rob G skating his mini ramp in his backyard, and it's really cool to see, and you can tell Rob G is super thankful to be skating again. Looks like he's having a good time. I'm so glad to see this. Still sending all well wishes his way, and I look forward to seeing some more from him. Speaking of Rob G, he was named Blade God by Mushroom Blading in his Best of 2018 article. If you haven't seen this article, I highly recommend reading it. It's a good read, it's really funny. It's got so many stupid niche categories that it's absolutely hilarious. On the same vibe as that, you know, every magazine just posted their Best of 18 lists. And to summarize them all, we have Them Skates getting Company of the Year, Rosie's getting the Team of the Year, Ricardo Lino over on the Lino Life channel getting Best Vlog of the Year and doing the most to help rollerblading. The under 18 up and comer of the year was Martin Danning. We have Bobis getting most influential skater of the year. And finally, Blader of the Year going to Joe Atkinson, which makes me feel really good about buying his skates. Now, I have to agree with pretty much all of the results from these polls. I know they're voted by us, but I think the categories all work out. Do you guys agree? Do you think everyone got the title they deserved? From reading these articles, I've also been inspired to do my own BLADER news version of this. Much shorter though. The only award I want to give is my favorite skaters of the year, and that goes to Bobis and Josiah Blee. The reason I'm saying these two is, in my opinion, Bobis has single-handedly changed the rollerblading style and industry scene this year, just by making different things look so cool, making everyone actually think differently about skating in a good way. And I think he's really helped the sport, so I really think he deserves a bit more recognition than he's getting. And on top of that, Josiah, in my opinion, he's been skating so tech this year that he deserves a shout out. So shout out to just Josiah Blee and Bobis. Wait, what's that? Oh, we actually have some breaking news, no way. Speaking of Josiah Blee, one of his friends has just opened up a GoFundMe page for him to help him pay for some knee surgery that he needs to get. Essentially, Josiah's been killing it ever since the hyphy days, and he's been making blading look cool, and he's been pushing the limits of what tech is ever since then, and it's obviously taken a toll on his knee. From what I've read, it sounds like he's struggling to work with the amount of knee pain he gets from skating, but he doesn't want to quit skating, of course, because who would? You know, I know everyone watching this, you'd be so sad if you couldn't skate and you didn't have the money to pay for surgery to help you skate again. So the costs of the surgery is going to cost him $20,000. He's only asking to get $5,000 of it, and then I know our amazing community can help him out, and he definitely deserves the help. So I'm going to link to his GoFundMe down below, and I'm wishing you all the best, Josiah. Get well soon, and I look forward to seeing your next video, because somehow you've put out a 2019 section for this GoFundMe when we're only like 11 days into 2019, so damn, man. You're killing it. And in our final piece of industry news, I want to just recap on the Blading Cup results. Blading Cup was a huge success. We had people coming from all around the world, and a somewhat unexpected result. Philip Moore came away with first place, beating Alex Brosco, which is very unexpected, I think, but well deserved. And to top it off, he finished his victory with this speech here, which I think everyone should listen to because it's so good, and somehow I didn't see it till like 2 days ago. So.
Rollerblading's great. I love it the most. And also, fuck hatred and shit and bigotry. And let's be nice, rollerblading. Yeah. Let's not be like homophobic and transphobic and weird, because it's like the most inclusive thing that I've ever been involved in. And I want it to be that for everyone else that grows up into it. Like those little kids out there, I want Tito to be able to be whatever the fuck he wants, and no one to be able to say anything, or whatever the fuck they want. Let's just probably do that.
Wasn't that just so sweet and perfect? That's what rollerblading needs to be. Anyway, that's it for industry news. Let's move on to some product news. And wow, there was a lot of products to talk about. You know, I was worried that this part of the blading news would like thin out real quick, but every month there's more stuff to talk about than the month before. So let's jump into it. First off, we have GC coming out with a UFS ice blade frame. Now this, working with the shift boot, I think is such a good idea. Now you have, with one boot, you have an ice skate, a big wheel skate, and a grinder skate. And the changing system is so quick and nice that I think it's genius. So this is really cool. Shout out to GC for doing that. Also, I know I talk about this every Blader news, but the USD Shaddows, they actually finally released. Right before the end of the year they came out. I know everyone's been hanging out for these skates. They're finally here. Only problem is they're only available in a Trimax setup, and I don't think anyone's actually brought the Trimax setup. From what I've seen, everyone's just been buying the boot only, which is funny. Now, I've never been a huge fan of the Shadow skate, but I do get the idea, and I know a lot of people love it. In my opinion though, the way they've gone with the whole foot wrap liner thing is just weird to me. And when you take away the point of having a shoe in your skate being like the main feature, and you make the shoe this huge boot, I think you might as well make it a liner at that point. But that's just my opinion. If you want to have a better look into the skate, I'm going to link to a couple videos in the description. One, which is this guy's first video, which is really good and gives you a lot of details about the skate. And then other ones from Back to Blading, because he knows what he's doing. He tells you everything you need to know. So check them out. Moving on to Rocies, they finally have given Nils a pro skate, which I think is so deserved. It's a cool charcoal skate with the cool marble effect on the sole. I'm a little bit gutted because they released this literally the day I brought some ATKINSONs, but then again, I was for some reason feeling like getting some colored skates, so I'm not too worried. The skate looks sick though. They did actually tease a picture of the Niels Jansen skate, and in the picture you couldn't really tell what the boot was, and looking at the comments, everyone doesn't want another M12 boot. Even though it's like the perfect boot, people want to see some of the other Rosie skates come back in the game, especially the Fifth Element. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I saw that comment a lot, and I'd have to agree. I think Rosie should try to get some other boots out there. I'm sure that's in the future. We'll have to just hang out and see, I guess, but otherwise, getting M12 is so good, man. If your foot fits in it, perfect skate. Speaking of Rosies, we have some more unconfirmed news. We have this picture leaked of Rosie's colors, where we have Rosies in a bunch of different colors, including mint and yellow. Now when I saw this, I saw those yellow ones, I was like, why do I want them? It's a yellow skate, it looks horrible, but I don't know. I feel like I'd really like that skate, I don't know why. Now there hasn't been any words on this at all from Rosies or anyone. It kind of just died out after this picture, so it's probably not true, but I don't know. I think this would be a cool thing for them to do, bring out some more variety. But that being said, there is a bunch more M12 products, and it doesn't seem like people want more M12s. But anyway, and some more unconfirmed news. Moving on to USD, we have a possible, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, a life collab. which is a shoe company, I think, that a very popular shoe company. We had this sleek screenshot of a USD skate that's got a life written on it, which would be cool. I don't think this is real either though, because we haven't heard anything since. We also had a leaked picture of an Aeon with a Velcro strap, no buckle, which I think is not a bad idea. I really like the Aeon skate. I really like how they're pushing the limits of what you can do with a skate in 2019. So yeah, that being said though, I'm also very confused with what USD is doing with their skates. They seem to be all over the place. All these like mysterious things coming out about them. What are they doing? I like it. I like that they're pushing the limits, but it's a little weird. Moving on to some clothing, we have Basement and Blade Life clothing finally being restocked, but by the time this is up, they're probably out of stock already, because you know how those clothes just sell out so quick, and damn, I wish I could get some. Especially that Blade Life top, man, with the blade and Blade Life written on the shirt. I think it's so cool. I'd really like the pink one. I don't know why, I probably never wear it, but I think it'd be sick. Anyway, that's just me. We also had some new frames, and this is really cool because we're steering back to some old school design vibes, which seems to be happening a lot recently, which you think would be a bad thing, but it seems to be working quite well. We have some new frames called the solar frames. I don't know if I'm saying that right, I hope I am. The difference with these frames is they're all aluminium or aluminum, depends where you're from. I don't even know how I say it anymore, jeez. Now these frames have been getting built and tested out for like 3 years or so now, and they were originally just an all metal skate, but now they've changed to having a plastic or nylon, I think they said, H-block, which you can take out and swap out. And the point of these frames is that when you buy them once, you're going to have them for the rest of your life. Now, when I saw these, I was really excited because I really want to try an aluminum frame for aggressive. I've heard everything about it sounding amazing, and the responsiveness for turning is apparently so much better than plastic. But then when I saw these, I really did not like the spacing of the wheels. I just didn't like it. It felt like a waste of space. But with a little bit of research, I found out the reason the wheels are so spaced out is because UFS makes that have to happen. Otherwise the wheel's touching the bolt, or it has to be taller. So, I don't know. I think this is a cool frame. I definitely would like to try it out, but last time I spent this much money on a frame, it backfired on me hard and it was a piece of shit. So, I'm probably not going to be doing that. I'm going to wait to see what other people think. I would like to see an all aluminum frame with a metal grind block. I think it would look so good with this skate, just with the metal and the metal. It would look so good. Trust me. But that's my thoughts anyway. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on any of the products coming out. I'd love to know. Especially on whether Rossi should stop re-releasing M12s and bring back some other skates from the dead. Really like to know about that. Anyway, moving on. We've got my favorite part of BLADER news, which is media you guys should check out. Starting off with Eugen, killing it as always. He's got several edits that I want you to check out. First off, we got a couple of Borkland Zoo ones that are super funny and creative, especially this Christmas one. I think it made my Christmas. It was so funny, man. I was laughing at like, we're so blessed to have someone making this kind of content.
Ho, 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 young fellas! Doesn't look so Christmas ready over here. Let's change that. Quite good for the beginning. But now I need a helping hand on my side. Sven, what about you? Too late.
And then we have his more serious content, which is his freestyle section. And damn, it's cool, man. He's another skater changing the game that's super tech and not doing things to the book, which I really like. We have one of my favorite skaters posting a section for his GoFundMe, Josiah Blee. You should highly check this out too. It's so good. 10 days into 2019, he's already released this piece of art, man. It's so good. Highly recommend it. If you're looking for some more kind of B-roll content, you're in luck, because Viberlux just posted the B-roll from Champagne. That's Alex Brosco, Chris Farmer, David Seasmore, raw clips, and damn, it's good. It makes me want to skate so bad, you have no idea. The way Alex Brosco goes through that kink rail and makes it look like it's nothing. Damn, I wish I could skate like that. Now, if you're looking to support some content, we got some VODs for you to check out. First off, Rare from Basement. Looks like it's really good. And you know, the Karson always kills it with his VODs. Definitely got a specific style to them. And we have Bobby Spazov releasing his first VOD. I'm pretty sure it's his first. Don't quote me on that. And feedback from that, everyone's saying they've been blown away, especially by his friends in it as well, doing some cool stuff in there. Highly recommend copying a copy of that. And that's got to be it. Remember to let me know what you think about any of the stories I talked about today in the comments below. Interested in seeing what everyone's thoughts are. If I missed any stories you guys wanted to hear about, please tweet them at me at BLADER News on Twitter, or just comment them below. This is quite a hard video for me to research and make, so it'd be really nice to see what you guys want to hear about. If you did like this series too and you want to see more, remember to subscribe down below. Hit the like button too. You can support the series too by grabbing the official BLADER News cup. It'll be linked in the description. And that about sums it up. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Brandon Drummond. This has been BLADER News, and I'll see you guys next time. Now go skate, guys. Peace.